Hi, everybody. Give me a second. I'm setting everything up. I just wanted you, because I was starting to get people to ask if they missed it, because, notoriously never on time. So I just wanted to go ahead and get the link and get everything going, so that way you guys are aware. So give me... Hi, Margie. Hi, Amy. Okay. Oops. Okay. Perfect. So the link to join the show should be in every platform in all the comments. We already have people lined up, actually. So welcome. I hope everybody's Sunday is going well. I don't even remember falling asleep last night, so I definitely got the rest I needed. Okay, I'm just gonna wait for a few more people to jump on board. And okay, grab. Where are they? Do I need them? Okay, guess not. So, as most of you are becoming aware or getting to know, hi, Tina. I usually start by, so if you want to shoot your date of birth, if you want to ask a quick question, that's where I'm noticing I'm starting at, and then kind of gradually going into spirit. So, Margie, there is a link in the description box for however you clicked on this video, and it says only click on this link if you wish to join the show. You do have to join with audio and video, and then there's a link right under that. So that will get you into the waiting room. Now, the waiting room can only hold, now I know it's 10 people, so I can only have 10 people on deck at one time. So if you're not able to get in, which this hasn't happened yet, but if you're not able to get in, then it's because the waiting room is too full, okay? So I'm just waiting to see any more people want to join. Diane, I see your birthday, 4566. What kind of question do you have? Let's see. And bear with me too, because there is certain comments that show up on Facebook don't show up on the program I'm actually broadcasting through. So hi, Allison, welcome. Jill, okay. Whew, okay, here we go. Jill?
Yes.
Hi, welcome to the party.
Hello.
Hi, how you doing? Can you hear me okay?
I can hear you good.
Okay, so before you ask anything, let me get your birthday.
7/31/80.
Okay. Still warming up, you know what I mean?
You're all good.
And what is your question?
Just wanted to connect with my dad.
Okay. Whew. Let me ask this first. Aside from your dad, would there be a female figure that's coming through first? That's like, that's my homegirl. Like we were close, we were inseparable at one time.
That's still alive or?
No, they would be dead.
No.
Okay.
Not that
Okay. Would your dad be coming through with somebody he's really close with, female-wise?
Just my grandma.
Okay, then disregard. Like I said, still warming up.
You're good.
Okay. Whoa. Okay. Have you ever had a reading before?
I have. With Melanie.
Okay. So I want to start here first. I will bring through your dad, but your dad is either a little, like he tends to feel things out a little bit before he jumps right into them. He's a toe dip, my toe in the water before I dive in kind of guy, right? What's catching my attention first and foremost is just where you're at on your cycle, and I'm seeing that through your birthday. Okay, can you hear me? Can you hear me? Okay, still?
Yeah.
Okay, so this is a time, Jill, that if you're waiting for anybody around you to catch up or to be on board with the same decisions you're making, you're wasting your time. Okay, the doors and the floodgates have already been opened for you ever since about June to July, actually July to August of last year. And you are in full totality of control, and every resource, as long as you're making the first steps, are always going to be provided. Okay, I just see that you can take the next steps with a lot of things. You're just either, oh, this person's in front of me or blocking me, or I feel like I'll have to be responsible for this, and it's holding you back in some ways, making some major decisions in your life. So thank you. And they're also saying, alternatively, honey, you don't really generally like too many people.
Nope.
You don't really go out. You're not the party people group kind of scene. Like, you tend to stay to yourself. Do you understand that?
Yeah.
So, you're not really, I'm not finding you in those types of scenes anyway. However, you've been asking for a lot of things, or I wouldn't say praying, because I don't know if you like go through the ritual of prayer, but your mind has been like repetitiously repeating the same hopes, wishes, and dreams. So those are actually trying to come your way. Just the interesting part of it is, and this is your end of the work, is they're only going to come through other people. And those opportunities are going to be by somebody else's hand between now and July. Okay. So it's like the moves can be made, the things can be done. You just got to be open to, it's not even help, but just open to putting yourself in front of fresh new people that normally would be outside of your comfort zone. So baby, this is your mantra between now and July. I choose courage over comfort. Okay. And I just do it. When I get the unction to function, and I don't know why, that's when I know I'm meant to be there. Okay. So I'm going to leave you with that. Your dad is around and he comes along. I don't know if it's the timing of his passing, if he just I don't know what it is. But your message was to hear that. It was more important for you to know where you're at and the groundwork around you, how to lay it, than what your dad would have to offer right now. Okay. I love you, and I send you on your way. Thanks.
Thank you.
Woo. Okay, let's go to, wow, you got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Guest room is full. Okay. Let's just move on. Brenda.
Hello.
Hi, how are you?
Great. How are you?
I'm better than I thought, apparently.
Sorry, I'm a mess. I've been cleaning all day.
Honey, I've been a mess, but you're not going to see me apologize for it. So you don't either. All right.
Thank you.
So what brings you on?
I'd like to, when I can catch you on live, I'm there. Even if it's, listen, because you're just great.
Well, thank you. But I'm kind of like, as I'm tuning, I'm kind of nervous, like I'm shy. So it's like, did you even think of what you would ask before you would come?
No, I wasn't sure I would get. I usually don't get picked at all for this kind of stuff. So
well, lesson learned. Okay, I'm gonna throw you back for a second and have you think about your question. And I'm gonna go on to Jill real quick. Okay. Oh, Jill, you shouldn't even be in here anymore. I got to kick you out, baby. You got to watch on Facebook. Okay.
Okay.
All right. Bye. There we go. All right, Allison.
Hello.
Hi, my dear. How are you?
Good. How are you?
Good. Where are you from?
I'm from Michigan, Bedford.
Okay. What can I do for you?
So I was just hoping to hear from either my papa or my aunt who just passed away.
Who had the real big belly? Like they were like.
My aunt, she was a little on the bigger side, but she had like gastric or whatever sleeve surgery.
Okay, so I don't know why, but like someone's taken me like I don't know if I had an ulcer or something in the lower half of my body.
Sorry, my aunt had cancer and she just died a couple months ago.
Aw.
And she had cancer in her lower. She had a colon cancer.
Aw. What do we call this, Allison? A divine appointment, right?
Yeah.
You hear your cat in the background?
Yes,
that's her, but that's your aunt actually. Your aunt was noisy as hell too.
Yes.
You understand? Woo, and high energy. Yes. She made those doctors work for their money.
Yeah, she did.
Do you understand that? Like I'm just like scribbling on my paper. Like she's like, oh, come here, honey. Come here. I'm here. It's okay. Settle down now. You understand, okay? I feel like I lost my lifeline. Do you understand that? Like she was my I'm in trouble in the middle of the night and I can't call my parents, I need to call her. Does that make sense?
Yes.
Okay. Woo! Yes, she made it. She's fine. Okay. I think that was your biggest worry.
Yes.
Like, wow, I set this woman on coach. This is a first class kind of lady. Do you know what I mean? It's just like, she never called me when she arrived. So she is good. She is good. She is good. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know why she's acknowledging your diet. Like, baby, you got to eat more than bread and butter. Do you get that?
Yes.
Okay. Thank you. Yeah, she just keeps repeating to me, she didn't lose me. You didn't lose me. Okay. It's still fresh and you're still in the midst of gain. But because of your connection, there's a lot of her that you respect the most that's going to be a part of you and closer to you than your own skin. Okay.
Yeah.
I just want to kind of like, we're going to pause here because I think eventually you'll come in, I hope one day for a real reading. And that's when she wants to really give it to you. Do you know what I mean? Like, and
yes.
like I say it often, that kind of force, you only really get one shot at it. So let's save it for that. Okay, Allison, but thank you for joining.
Thank you.
Take
so
care.
Much. You too.
Bye.
Bye.
Wow, that was cool. Okay, again, waiting room is full. And we are, oh yeah, this is usually, you guys visit my website, mediumjohntursky.com. All of your ways to book an appointment, everything from events to text subscription, just to stay in the know into the circle. Sign up for the newsletter. There is an event coming up this Saturday, downtown at Firefly. Okay, and we're done with that. All right, Angela, I'm going to you. Oh,
Hi,
got
Sam.
it. Bye, Angela. No, I'm just kidding. I'm just totally kidding.
Nice.
I did not know it was you when I clicked on it, though. And the reason is to fill everybody in. If they ever tuned into or watched Just Another Medium Monday, I read Angela on air one time. I don't think your video was on there, though. I can't remember. But I thought it was an okay reading. For myself, I thought I could have done better. I think she even got a second chance at a reading for redemption on air even. I don't know the timeline of it, but she emailed me and was pretty much like, I don't even remember what you said, but it was funny. And it's just been our back anyway. I went to tell the story and my brain was like, I don't even remember it as clearly as I used to. So what can I do for you? How are things going since we talked last?
Good.
Okay.
Just checking in, seeing if Dad's coming through.
Okay. And what is your dad's name?
Dave.
Dave. Now, you can't just show up without announcing yourself, Angie. Do you know what I mean? Like, you can't just show up unannounced. This is what he's saying to me. Do you understand that?
Mm-hmm.
So here's where my mind is stuck. So as you know, and I think you can testify because I have been into your home and we have done a private, personal reading with you and your family. And things can tend to go personal and deeper than we imagined. Hallelujah.
Yeah.
Okay. So I feel like I can't go into it without going there. Okay. So I don't know if this would be the right platform for you. If you have a specific question, put in the messages, email me or whatever. But that's what I get from your dad. You can't just show up unannounced. And for two, I don't know if, the first emails in your spirit mail that you're going to read is something you're ready for right now.
Okay.
Okay. So I'm going to leave you with that. Sorry. But
That's okay.
Kind of our theme, isn't it?
Yep.
All right. Take care. Okay. Jessica. Oh, I'm going back to Brenda. Oh, Brenda is almost busy. Going to Jessica.
Hi.
Hi, honey. How you doing?
All right. How are you?
Good. I'm okay. I'm good. For a Sunday, yeah.
Yeah.
How are you?
I'm good.
All right. What can I do for you?
I'm wondering. So I have a big day coming up in a few weeks. So we were
You're-
scouting out for
Your what?
a big day. I'm getting married in a few weeks.
Ooh.
So we were at Wildwood scouting out photo op places,
Mhm.
and there was a cardinal there that allowed me to walk right up to it and take a picture. So I was
Okay.
wondering if anybody was visiting me today.
I think it was exactly who you were hoping it would be, and like you
Okay.
were even sending out like, you better show me messages. You better let me know you're there. Do you know what I
Okay.
mean? And then
Okay.
something like this shows up, and you're like, I don't know, could it be?
Right.
And so like here you are, like, tell me it is, and I'm
Right.
of course
Yeah.
going to tell you, yes, it is. Yes, and I feel like it actually represents 3 family members, like 3 people specifically, and
Okay.
they were all there. Okay, so I feel 2 of it was family, and 1 of it was a friend, or 1 of it was an extension of family.
Okay.
Okay, but it was 3 people that Robin represented. What is your soon-to-be husband's name?
Eric.
What do you want to give me? You want to talk about him?
Oh, yeah. I mean,
Okay.
you want his full name or what?
Just his birthday now.
Oh, 6781 is his birthday.
Does he do like a little trademark of a floop in his bangs?
His stupid bangs. Yes.
Honey, see how I wrote his name?
Yeah. Yeah.
Do you understand?
He's got like a little like.
Don't even have to tell me. Yeah, you don't even got to tell me. Okay. Yeah, you two mesh really well together.
Mhm.
It's almost like it was, you know, how cultures have like an arranged marriage. It's almost like that was your situation, but in a universal way. Like you were destined to really be together.
Interesting. That's very interesting.
Especially since how hard it was to embrace it.
Uh-huh.
Do you understand that?
I absolutely do.
Okay. And what's your birthday, honey?
7/31/82.
Okay. Woo! It's like I can't act nothing but perfection in front of Jessica. Do you understand?
Nothing but perfection.
Like I just like I need to I hold my own high expectations for myself. Just you're not even doing it to me, but I'm doing it to me because of your just, you know what I mean?
You know what you said to me when my mom and sister and I came in.
We talk. I remember you now.
You said I made you nervous.
Oh, honey, you make your husband nervous. You make your priest nervous. I'm sure. Okay, I remember you now, honey. How you doing?
I'm okay.
Good. Well, now you know how true that is.
Right.
Oh my God. Okay. Now let me get back. Okay, thank you. Woo. Let me get back into. I don't need your birthday now. Let me get back into Eric.
Okay.
6, 13, 4, 6. Okay, beautiful. Are you making him write his own vows?
Me?
Yeah.
I'm moving. Okay, here we go.
Oh yeah, you told me. Okay.
Okay, yeah, I had to move.
No, it's okay.
Okay.
Are you settled? Are you comfortable now?
I'm good. I'm
Good,
I'm
okay.
closer to the router. We're good.
Okay. Two things. I want for my wedding for just the brightest glow of a surety to come through during my day. I would make Eric sit and write his own vows and put his own feelings.
We actually are writing our own vows.
You're gonna see the birth of a new him through that.
Okay.
So get off his ass about it. Quit giving him ideas for it.
Oh, I haven't. I really haven't.
Then good. Then just that's a true new of him is going to shine through.
Okay.
Now the move that is occurring, we already talked about that in your last reading, didn't we? Or did we not?
I don't think so.
Were
I
you
don't
moving?
think so.
Okay. What's your question with it?
No, I didn't have anything about moving.
Oh, you didn't?
No, I mean, we're hoping to at some point, but no.
Okay. Weird. Either I mistaken. Okay. Well, don't know where that came from, but it is your time. So,
Yeah.
yeah, I'll leave you with that, Jessica. You stumped me once. If I've ever read you before and I just seem to not be recognizing you, just keep it at that. You're going to get a better reading because the second my brain kicks in and pulls out that file, it just, for whatever reason, it blocks me. I wish I could do something about it. I mean, my poor family, I can't even do a reading for them. So we're going to Jen. Hi, Jen.
Hi.
How you doing?
I'm okay. How are you?
I'm okay. What can I do for you?
I guess general information or I have parents that have passed, grandparents. Also,
Let me get your I'm feeling nosy. Let me get your birthday.
pardon me?
I said, let me get your birthday.
1669. You know my sister.
Shannon,
Abu?
I can't hear you.
Shannon Abu?
Yes,
Ah, you family girl.
that's right. She is.
Okay. Whew, okay. See, did you not hear me say before all this? If you know me or if I'm not recognizing you, don't say anything. For the sake of my, never mind.
That's okay. I'm all right
Never
with
mind.
it.
It's okay. Okay, 4. Bam. Woo, honey, this is your year. This is your year to where the first letter of the first page of your book starts. Okay. So a lot of heavy things that it's like that's where I want to address and pick up first. Ain't even in the room. It's not even a care or concern. Yes, it's like behind the wall and the frame that holds it up, but it's not what others are going to see, and that's not how you're going to paint that environment. Okay, do you understand that? So
Yeah, I understand it.
okay, don't they said, look, she said, and it hit like 120%.
Yeah.
Do you understand that?
Yeah.
So give the power to it for what it is. Like that's a beautiful, that's a healing, that is a grace, that is a, I don't even have to address the work because it's already done. Do you know what I mean? Now I get to show up and just show up and hold space. You're still in this delivery kind of mode, and you just you need to be home to receive the packages. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like just chill, be quiet, be still, be slow. That way, you know. Do you know what I mean? Like you tend to go fast, you're going to crash. That type of thing. That's you, honey. Okay. So this is a really big year. Hold on. 7. What year is your? You have a specific question. I feel you do.
I would like to know what the love life is going to happen. That's what I'd like to know. I'm not usually a love life person because
no, I don't think you still are, but you're kind of in what I like to call the preparatory state of consciousness, to where you're considering to hold space for one. Like maybe I'll move some boxes so if he does come, he can have a place to sit. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
that's as far as you're gonna go. Like just for the fact that you're even considering that idea to even be true, kind of shows you that that's in there and it's happening already somewhere. According to your birthday and where you're at right now, is about you figuring out that you have the tools in the tool belt that you thought you never even had. You know, and like just witnessing yourself do things that you didn't even know you were worthy of doing, or that the universe was paying enough attention to provide for you. Like this is about you, like you, honey. If anybody heard the real Jen on the inside, the one that's just like, I wish a man would look at me the wrong way. You're like, you have this like this fierce, sassy, like demanding.
I do.
You don't have to question what I'm thinking.
That's
type
right.
of attitude on the inside, and that is your relationship with your thoughts. You are the most like confident professionally, but personally, like you lack total confidence. But it's still the same voice. Do you know what I mean? It doesn't disappear. So you can have the same relationship with trusting in yourself and your gut that you do when your job or when your character's on the line. Does that make sense?
It does.
But she's trying to make you do some crazy things. You know what I mean? And they all don't make sense. But go with it and just trust it. Okay. So I'm going to leave you with that, Jen. I appreciate you for showing up. All right.
Yep.
All right. You take care. Okay. I forgot I have a comment section sometimes. Okay, let me go back up a little bit. Thank you, everybody. Thank you. Thank you, Kelly. Thank you, Cassie. Okay. If you guys want to get a hold of me, you can always message me privately. You can go to my website, mediumjohntursky.com. Book a reading, might email me, whatever your little heart desires. Let me pull up back to the comments. Can you tell who else has psychic ability? This is coming from Carrie. When you encounter someone. So Carrie, naturally, and this I think a lot of people, if they stop to think about it, will relate to that. I only gravitate naturally to people that can even meet me there, that can exchange our soul and energy at a level and be able to keep up and participate in that type of narrative. So for me, I naturally, I'm not gravitated towards people unless they have that capability anyway. I hate terms and labels because psychic ability is, I think, something we all have, and we're all available to it. The more you show up and dedicate your time and energy to anything, you're gonna become the master of it. So I don't think I have anything that anybody else doesn't. But if you're asking yourself if you do, then there's something in you that's already there. So it's just a matter of showing up to it and putting some spark and some life into it. But generally, I don't really surround myself with people who can't offer or bring something to the table anyway. So I hope that helps. Okay. Whew, let's go to Amber. Hi, Amber. Oh, I can't hear ya. Can't hear you. I'm sorry. I don't think it's me. Are you there? I'm sorry, I can't hear you. Let me go to Deana. Hi, Deana. Are you there?
I'm here. How are you?
Hi. Good. Good. So, Amber, I apologize. It was your mic. Deana.
Hello.
Hi, my dear. Birthday, and what can I do for you?
9389. Just general stuff. Everything has kind of been in a funky pause hold pattern that's just, I'm kind of over it.
I'm there too, so don't worry. However, typically in the midst of those, I'd like to get my rest and just relaxation on, and I had to move. I had to do everything but. So I understand where you're at, and that's probably as close to the equivalent of being a parent I'll ever understand. Do you know what I mean? Is like
Sure.
in the midst of where I should have a pause, I'm having to build a house. You know what I mean? Like I can understand that. You
And
need
it's
to.
funny you say that because as much as it's been a pause, I've been home with the kids all summer.
Right. So that is as close to a pause, and because sometimes pause just means we get to shoot a bit of ourselves on autopilot.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And some of your kids can watch the others and just, that's where your mom instinct is the highest. So they could be in the other room and you'll still know if they are in some trouble. Okay.
Yep.
Now, if you tend to see yourself going through patterns to where and this is mine too, you hit the brick wall, you're exhausted, and just like nothing will ever refill until you sleep for 3 days.
Right.
That's me. So if you're hitting a brick wall and you're needing to find a quick way to refuel, especially, then you need to find something gradually along the way that you can show up to and get just 15 minutes of every day.
Okay.
A rest, a pause, hug a tree. Do you know what I mean? Like on your way to work, leave early and sit in a graveyard. That's what I do. If you guys ever hire me for your house, I'm usually in the closest graveyard for the first half hour before I get there. Like find something that brings you peace. Like I like graveyards because I get to show up to a consciousness that someone's already been to and kind of absorb some of that. It's a beautiful thing. But you need to find something to do along that way, because right now, if you had, then what would be coming through to you is inspiration. What would be coming through to you would be ways for you to, fall back in love with yourself again, to see the things that you forgot that you had and that you've seen. Do you know what I mean? The shit that shocks the hell out of you. Do you know what I mean? Like that what would be kind of bubbling at the surface. Still, like in the middle of moving, I had to find more time to make room for that. Okay.
Right.
So that's my gift to you, because everything else is going to be miscommunicated. There's going to be something that might be off or fuzzy, or you just don't care. Right. Do you know what I mean? And people don't like to be seen in the presence and of not being cared. Do you know what I mean? So anyway, hope that helps. I'll leave it with you.
Thanks.
Thank you. Okay, guys, we got like 10, 15 more minutes because I still have a phone reading tonight that I have to get ready for. So let me go back to, does anybody have questions? Okay. Deana.
Hi.
Hi, how are you?
Good, how are you?
I'm good. What's your birthday? What's your question?
me, and I was wondering if my
Honey, your phone keeps breaking up. I can't hear you. Let's try that again. Oh, sorry, Danny. All right, Brenda, I'm back to you, sweetie.
Okay,
How we doing?
good.
Good. Did we get a little refreshment? Did we have a little?
Yes,
I saw you cleaning the kitchen.
I'm actually making dinner.
Oh, good.
My question would be, I've been working on starting an online business, and so I was wondering, right direction,
Sure. Beautiful. Perfect question, honey. What is? I didn't hear what your beginning words were. What kind of business?
an online business,
Okay. And give me your birthday again.
11/14/72.
Okay. Now, here's the first thing I'm going to say to you is be aware of, and you need to keep it in its place. If you're going to commit to this, your love for distractibility. Okay. So you will start many things and never let them always foster. However, I love it because I feel I'm the same way. I say yes to all of it until it just doesn't feel right anymore. Okay.
Yep.
And this is something you said yes to, and you're like, I'll be damned, I'm still here. Woo! You know what I mean? Like, all right. It's like this is now it's balls in my court. I got to do some humanly worldly things to stay committed. And that's kind of where you're at right now. It's just how conscious are you or aware of the opportunity that you've come across, and how willing are you to put your force into that? Do you understand? Okay. I want you to work alone. I don't want anybody by you. Do you understand that? Now I can hire or I can bring people in short term or temporarily, like coaches or people that can show me how to do something or put me into a place, but they're the absolute master or professional at that. Do you know what I mean? Like I need to hire the best of the best, pay for their time for a couple days, couple weeks, or just for whatever. Get the best, get them in, and then get them out. Okay. And don't have anybody close to you if they're not seeing your vision. And they don't even have to fully see it as long as they just are honoring and respecting the place it comes from. Okay. Because you don't even see it all the way. Right.
Right, I'm working on it though. I'm working hard.
I know. Oh, it's not. You don't even have to be working hard. I mean, as long as you're in the process, you know those factors are irrelevant. What kind of process? It doesn't matter. It's yours. But just
right.
There's people that want to penetrate your idea, and I'm a little leery of them right now. And it could just be the timing of that. Okay. Some other things need to come from you first, and then others can follow. And I also feel like their ideas just aren't in sync, and you're just not going to put your heart into it like that. And they're too full of that it's just going to take it away from where the growth would actually come from. Okay.
They ain't got the love I do to do it.
Right. But honey, you're like a lot of men in this world. He's still leading you on. You know what I mean? Making you believe there's a chance in the relationship. You know, so be very clear with them about, hey, this is, where you stand, and this is how much value you have right now. Anyway, give me one more second. I'll tell you really what you want to know. Hold on. Hold on, dude. Perfect. So you are going to be kind of on this pause in the back room, creating the blueprint. You're only going to, you're not really going to see it come to fruition. It's about November, maybe even December timeframe. Okay, depending on how you'd like to press the snooze button a few times. You know what I mean? So it could be November, could be December. Definitely before the beginning of the year, you'll see something actually like so solid that you know that it's not. Because here's the thing, honey. I think you're still in this place of I don't know if I should fully embrace it yet. Because a lot of things, you're not fully 100%. Like you still need to be shown and proven a few things by God, by a bird, by your friend. I don't think you really care at this point. But there's still some trust that needs to be granted because not all of you is remaining fully in the process. Does that make sense?
Yeah, it does.
Okay. So I think you're going to go through that first because
to get over the nervousness, putting myself out there.
Well, I think that is your soul's indicator to you that your conscious mind isn't quite sure you can trust what you're feeling because it don't make a damn bit of sense. And it's not the data that I'm calculating, it's the dream. True?
Yeah.
Okay, so it does, so to explain it, or you can't even understand it your damn self. let
No,
alone-
it's everything's coming together like at once.
and
Everything.
to
Yeah.
me,
So
if you can ever understand it, then it's not God. Do you know what I mean? Like you can't understand the universe. Our mind can't wrap its head around it. So that's what I meant by bringing people on board. You can imagine how hard it is for people to be like, okay, I know you don't see it, but you got to trust me. Do you know what I mean? Like I can't explain it, but just you got to trust me.
right.
Um,
Yeah.
So yeah, that's where you're at. Keep doing what you're doing, but put this more in that role of CEO position, or if you need something for your brain to create an image of context of who to counsel or where to go to, because it's like you're kind of feeling like you've been put in a high class position and you ain't got no one training you, internally. Like you have this internal, you
I don't
put
feel
me
like,
here, like you
yeah.
put me here. Now how do I go about it?
Yeah.
So
Like, like a life coach, but I'm not supposed to be certified. I'm not supposed to be. I mean,
okay,
it's like I'm supposed to do it natural, and I don't know, it's weird.
okay. So the whole not certified thing, that felt like the other person that I'm trying to keep out. That is so, honey. I don't think I do anything different than life coach or therapy. A lot of people do come to me in replacement of therapy. I will never claim to be that to anybody because I'm showing up to something that I have no control or idea of what the outcome's going to be. So because of my follow first, God first, everything else second. As long as I'm in that state of being, I don't need a diploma. I don't need a credential. It's an unseen merit that gives an unseen authority. If that's where you're at, it's how do you switch the name instead of a business? This is your practice. This is your awakening. This is your way to get hands on with yourself and soul. Okay. All right. I'll leave you with that because that's where you need to be left. All right. Much love to you, Brenda. Enjoy your dinner. Okay. Whew. I'm going to take one more and then I have to log off. And it's Amber. Did you fix your.
Hello.
Hi.
Hi.
Yes, honey. Your voice deserves to be heard. All right. And there's your answer. No, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. What can I do for you? What's your birthday?
8789.
And you're wanting to connect with someone.
Yes.
6. You both are patient souls. It's like that the hand. Hold on. A female figure.
Yes.
What is their name?
Yvonne.
Okay. Hold on. Like not too many people read the owner's manual first. This woman does. Do you understand? So I can literally hearing her have a conversation with my guides, her guides, like, okay, what do I do? And what happens if? And can they hear me? Or like she's just very like, never thought about this a day in my life. And now I am summoned. Do you know what I mean?
Right.
So we're ease and grace. Hold on. Thank you. 6. Sweet woman. Sweet woman. I would trust her with my life and my children. Do you know
Everybody
what I mean?
did.
Yes. Ooh, and woo. And she said, tell her I had a strong back too. Nobody ever questioned my backbone. Do you understand that?
Yes.
Okay. Like she was dynamite. I'm still trying to figure out the rest. And a math wizard. What's the math about? Numbers, letters, account data. Okay. Was she on like a council or something and like for like treasury or?
No.
Okay. Happens before. I'm going to disagree on that one. It just might not be something you know of, but it's still there. Okay. I don't know what the love for math is. Okay. Hold on. 6, 12, 3. Beautiful. Are you in a relationship?
Not really.
Okay. Why? Okay.
Like kinda and kinda not.
I feel that. Thank you. Well, girl, you better make up your mind because come August to September, okay, we're making room for who is present for attendance. Do you know what I mean? So like
Mhm.
the world is going to start wrapping itself around you and whoever's present in your classroom. Okay. So
Okay.
if anybody's around you or in your life and they're not really adding much, um, then you need to let them know or have a conversation. Said, hey, I don't really know why or what I'm going through, but I have to honor myself in just knowing that I need to put people at a distance. It's not just you, so don't take it personally. But I'm just communicating it now so nobody gets hurt. Thank you. Bye bye. So then text messages, phone calls, you're not really required to answer right away. You're not
Right.
obligated to nothing. It's like, oh yeah, this she told me she was going to be a little weird and out of service for a little bit. Okay, so people are just they know their limits, they know their boundaries. You need to get into a place to where you're quiet enough and still enough to hear your insight again. Okay, do
Okay.
you understand that? Now, this woman that I'm going to bring in, I would be ashamed for her to even see the power I've given another man in my life.
Yep.
Okay. She said, I see
understand.
what's going, and my neck, how our necks are turning and bobbling. This is her.
That was
You
her.
know, her language is just with a nod, okay? With a look. She had that.
Yep.
Now, I don't know if I want to call her mom, but I look up to her and she has been a mentor to me.
Yes.
Do you understand that? But were you guys
Yes.
closer in age?
No.
No, she was older?
Yeah.
Okay. That makes sense. She said I was digging for a compliment. I didn't get it, did I, Bill? Okay. She said, Grace, 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 just hold on. Nope. She said, no, don't hold on. It's already been attained. Okay. So you need to kind of have a talk with your stresses and said, okay, hold up. Hey girl, why you're here? Who invited you? And like literally talk to your stress.
Okay.
Okay. And like, why are you here? Who invited you? And then if you can't find a reasoning for that, then let your brain know that we have no value to hold it as true of a belief as we are. Do you know what I mean? Like you're just
Yes.
kind of sitting back and just letting too much happen.
I am.
Okay. I don't like that. I don't like that. I don't like that. Yeah, I don't like that because I then can't hold you accountable for any other terms of your contract in any other parts of your life. Do you see what I
Right.
mean?
Mhm.
So I would love to have a one-on-one with you. I would love to dig deeper because it goes deeper. But that's kind of what's at the surface, and that's to give you an idea of where we would start. That's where we would start. Okay.
Okay.
All right. Thank you, Amber, for coming on board. All right, guys. Thank you for tuning in. I am going to continue to go live, unscheduled. A lot of you have asked me about if I'm going to start up a podcast again, and I am. It's going to be a little bit different. I'm going to keep this platform for you guys for free readings, and just have an opportunity to experience through synchronicity your divine appointment. The podcast is going to be a different format. I'm actually going to have guests and interviews, authors, teachers, and we're just going to kind of have a discussion and see what comes about. So, as always, visit my website. I do still have tickets available for next week's show at Firefly Lounge downtown Toledo. It is more of an intimate group. There's a meet and greet and then the show to follow. MediumJohnTursky.com. And you guys have a great Sunday and an excellent week ahead.